What's good, YouTube? So today I'm going to be going over all the diagnostics about what I've done for the exterior and interior of the car. By the way, this is the 2014 Dodge Challenger RT. And just to go over a little bit about what I've done to the car thus far. I haven't done anything performance-wise yet. I'm going to take a little bit of time to go into that as well. But so far, here's one of the little mods I've done right here. So these are headlight covers right here. They're easy to install. So basically, the ones I got off of partsforyourcar.com only cost about $60 and some change. I don't know if they had a sale or anything like that, but they're easy to install. Basically, they have Velcro. You can just take them on and take them off. So what I do, I actually take a key and just kind of take it off on the end and just come off like that. You can actually keep them on all day if you wanted to. But I know in Virginia, that's where I'm located now. In Virginia, they're actually illegal to have on the interstate. So yeah, I'll look into that as well regarding as to what state you're in. But when I go over everything else, so I actually have the windows tinted, 35% tint, which is actually illegal in Virginia. But I've actually only got pulled over once for a tint. It only costs about $100 for a tint taken anyway, so I just kept it on there. It's almost, chance of you getting pulled over like 0 to maybe 10% if you getting pulled over by police for that. And I'll go over everything else. I've actually got the back lights tinted right here. So Virginia as well, since it's a Commonwealth state, you can't have your lights tinted a certain percentage of tint. So I actually got it a little bit light on the back here. So check that out. And it's sort of like a protectant as well. So free to clean it, anything like that. Nothing's going to happen to that. It won't scratch or anything. So we're about to head into the interior of this Challenger here and what I plan on doing with it and what I have thus far. So I've actually installed this Mopar T shifter in here. Very cheap as well. You can actually get this on Car ID or partsforyourcar.com as well, or any other website that you're familiar with that does car parts. And yeah, it's very easy to install. So I put this in here, and I actually plan on getting a plate shifter as well. So a carbon fiber plate shifter, that's only going to run you about $70. This actually only ran me about $50 at the least. So yeah, the only other thing I've done with the interior thus far is put subs in it. I want to go over that as well. So subs are things you have to look into. Whatever audio company you go to install it, make sure it's mounted, because a car like this, if you drive very fast, and I've actually done it before, I had subs in there, the same subs I have now, which are dual BP 1204s. So I had some before, and I sped off one time, and the subs actually slid, and it's an enclosure, so it actually cracked in the back, and I'm going to show you that as well. So you may want to have to get your subs mounted by a company that you trust or something like that, so you wouldn't have that problem. So I'm gonna go over the sound system I have in here. So it's pretty much a stock radio in here, by the way. I actually got it hooked up by this company called Audio One. And I'm gonna go over what subs I have.
Baby, sold out pics, cash every day. I got you a mess. I light up blue rays. You cheat on my pet. The condo a cage. I did this. I gotta get laid. But I get away. Don't mean it this way. I clean up relax. I don't gotta.
So it's not that loud on the outside. It's actually not that loud on the outside. If you open up the trunk here. Actually looks very good at night, by the way. So if you're looking forward into like having like light up subs, then I would go with the BP 1204s. They're actually very inexpensive on the internet as well. They only run about I'd say like a little bit under $200. It'll take about maybe another $130 to install at your local audio company. So yeah, I'll look forward into that for you all, just in case you want something like that done to your car. But overall, yeah, the only thing I haven't gone over thus far would be the sun visor. Actually got that in there as soon as I got the tint as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a nice car. It's a 2014. It's pretty quick. Not as quick as maybe your other muscle car, maybe like a 5.0 or something like that. I've actually lost a couple races to those. But yeah, it's an overall pretty nice car. So there's one more thing I've done with the car that I forgot to put in there. So I actually straight piped the car as well. At first I just did a mid muffler delete, and that only cost me about $100 at Al's Mufflers and Brakes. I actually trust him to do the all the pipe work and everything like that of that nature. So the mid muffler delete, I'm totally for the mid muffler delete for this Dodge Challenger, but it wasn't giving enough rumble for me, so I had to go all the way and straight pipe it. When I straight pipe it, it makes a rumble, adequate rumble noise. Like even if I go 5 miles an hour, if I stay still, it's gonna still have that constant rumble. That's what I'm here for. That's what I had a muscle car for, because it has that mean kind of sound. And also for the mid muffler delete, for those who like those who don't want to be as loud as a straight pipe, I'm all for that as well. The only thing about the mid muffler delete is when your car cools down a little bit, it's gonna be harder to hear that rumble. You have to kind of speed up a little bit or go like at least 30 miles or over to hear that rumble. But if you have a straight pipe, you won't have to worry about any of that at all. And I want to actually show you all a video of me doing a cold start and also a drive-by as well. I actually have done one burnout, so yeah, I'm gonna put that on here as well. Comment on what you think about the burnout and the straight pipe. If I should get I actually plan on getting Flowmaster Super 10 soon, and comment if you think it's worth it. I'm gonna get one cold start in for you all. You just press this button twice right here. Twice, do a good cold start. Just press it twice again. Turn it off. Pretty easy to do. We can actually do it at a good distance as well. I've actually done it maybe like 500 feet or more even, with a fully charged battery. And yeah, that's basically it for that. All right, we're gonna do a couple revs here. You good? Yep, that's a straight pipe. All right, we're gonna do some drive-bys. Show you what it sounds like. As I was speaking of before, you don't have to go that fast for it to have that rumble. So you good? Don't have to go fast at all. It'll sound like that all day, even when it cooled off. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Like and subscribe. Drop your comments about anything that you think I should do to the car, any modifications that I should do to the exterior, interior of the car. And yeah. You good?